welcome back to my hell once more.
Yep.
You,
welcome to Not
when
for
we
Starters.
left off last time, you guys were all just sent to jail, and we have a little member in our party, Azzy, as she likes to be called.
Hi.
Who was begging for light radiating armor last time we left off. From the Paladins who were arresting her. She was fangirling at the thought. Right now you're all in jail. And you're kind of stuck there. This is what the jail looks like, but basically, they're since they knew that one of you was a vampire, they had a hunch that one of you was a vampire. They put ultraviolet radiating light bulbs on this, like magic light bulbs.
It didn't. It's more for defense flare. It didn't kill. It was more. It hurt you, but it wasn't more for. It didn't kill.
All right, so there are like ultraviolet lights on the ceiling. They're like crystals that radiate ultraviolet light, so vampires can't use their abilities to try and get out of there. The bars are too small for any small animal to fit through, because that may be something the size of a rat. And you're all trapped in there.
What about a midget?
Now what?
Well, never thought my first day on the outside world I would end up in jail.
Yeah, I don't think my mom would be so happy about it.
I don't think my mom would either.
Well, we did go to the Thieves Guild after all. You all just look over and... No, you two look over. Wind and Azzy look over across the jail cell, and they just see same elf from earlier that disappeared into that hole mysteriously.
Oh,
that
hi.
led them into the Thieves Guild.
Hi. So you're here too?
She got it.
I was in the same place as you were when the Paladins made it. What do you think?
She
That's
got
fair.
us stuck in here.
So
I went there because it's the best source of information around here. I didn't even buy anything when I was down there. God help whoever did.
Win looks
Change
at
of
Azzy.
clothes. I bought a change of clothes. Because I got...
Huh.
I didn't know it was a thief.
I don't think they'd punish you too much for change of clothes.
I've never been outside of my place. I don't even know what a thieves guild is.
What's a thief? Actually, no, I know what a thief is. Actually, no, I know what a thief is. I've read books.
Yeah, you've read a lot of books, that's for sure.
I've read books.
I have not read books.
I lived in a monastery. It's been standing for like hundreds of years. Of course there's books.
I
read all the books in the library.
Exactly.
In the library. Yeah, I prefer not to go into my history, so let's leave that out of there. Hey, you, down in the other cells.
No one's here.
Bullshit,
Yes.
you just said something.
No one's here. The man upstairs.
Azzy just whispers to Wayne, is this guy dumb?
I don't know.
Dumbass, I can see you. You're across the cell from mine. You're there.
All right. I'm fine. I'm here. But I don't want to be here.
None of us want to be here, I'm sure.
You think we wanted to end up in jail?
Maybe.
No.
Well,
You're
honestly,
wrong.
if we all were at the same place and went to the Thieves Guild, it should have been obvious that could happen.
In my defense, I didn't even know that was there.
In their
I don't
defense,
even
they
know
just jumped down a random hole because they saw me jump down it.
I fell down, actually.
I jumped in after her. I was trying to help her.
I fell.
Have your parents ever said, "Don't follow strangers"?
No.
No.
Because I live in a place where it's literally everyone is my family.
Yeah, and I lived in a place where people worship the goddesses.
All right. So you
You,
guys up
cat
from
girl,
here?
what's your story? I was just standing at the bottom of the stairs,
Yeah.
literally doing nothing, just standing there.
You cat.
And then they tackled me to the ground.
You Catgo. Why were you tackled there, yelling? Like, why were you yelling and hissing like crazy?
It's some big boy.
Like, they walked down and they directly noticed you standing there. Wait, this all happened because of her low roll on stealth. This is all happened because of her.
So, is there any way we're gonna get out of here?
I don't know. Alright,
Usually
so
not.
let you guys all know now, as Dungeon Master. I'll let you guys all know. They took all your weapons and personal belongings.
Hello?
Holy
Just
symbols?
close. That's it.
All
Holy
right,
symbols
so-
gone.
so-
Just
so-
close. So you have
I have 3 holy symbols.
No,
All
not
all
my
you have
holy
is
symbol.
clothes.
Not my blood bag.
They took everything.
Aw.
How will I survive?
They'll probably give you your blood bags one at a time.
Alright.
I mean, I have something that they can't really take away from me. So,
Your dignity?
well, that here you go. Well, there. Well, okay. In that case, 2 things.
Damn.
That,
My,
that, and this. He holds up his hands, and they just start sparking with lightning.
Oh.
I don't know history to see if you know what he is.
I don't.
I know you know. You don't have to roll it.
I know.
Everybody knows.
I
Everybody
definitely know that
knows.
20.
Everybody knows.
He's not even like trying to hide it, he's just sparking with lightning.
Yeah, my character has an idea.
I forgot what it's called though.
I mean, I guess these would count as a
Of your
weapon.
blood.
I have
Like-
weapons too. Magic, but
Look, once you figure out a way to use that to break out of here, let me know.
I mean,
I don't
Ask the
think
little cat.
I don't think that'd work.
Ask the cat burglar in the other corner. I'm sure she could figure out something to do. And yes, Monty.
I ain't a cat burglar.
Oh, you ate. I thought you said you ate a cat burger. I'm like,
you
what?
look like a cat.
It
And
look like
you're-
a burglar.
I don't steal cats.
It's not what a cat burglar is. I don't know why you have that sort of misconception.
What's
Cat burglar is just a person that steals and is female. You just also happen to be an echo.
Yeah.
Doesn't
So
mean you steal cats. That's just weird.
I'm gonna roll an investigation check on this
Honestly,
cage.
thinking about it, if night was if night would be any
I
kind
You
of
don't
game,
know shit.
This is new. This is new to me.
Yeah, let me see.
What's this material? It's called iron.
Oh,
What's
it's iron?
iron?
Why is this glowing?
I don't think I know much.
Here we go.
Maybe I know it hurts
Why,
me. But
why is this so cold when I touch it? What's iron? I don't know.
Is it food? Am I able to eat it?
Is it edible?
Is it edible? Could it burn down?
Wait a minute. I have a good idea. What if we asked
Dig
them
our way.
That could
Okay.
work.
Wait, are you saying we ask if we can leave?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like Fleur just face palms. No, kid, that's not gonna work.
You never know. Maybe if we
Even
ask
if it would
nicely.
work, how would you get their attention?
Yeah, how do you get their attention?
Maybe
Kill the
like
kid
this.
next to you?
Maybe like this. He walks up to the bar. Hello.
Shut up!
Listen to you.
I just want to
She-
ask a question.
No questions. Shut up.
Please.
Please?
Persuasion?
Shut up, or I swear I will come down there and eat you
You
with
go,
a club.
please, persuasion? 18?
I don't-
I'm being nice about it.
You're the
That is a
fucking-
pretty good. What if I start? What if I start singing in Celestial?
Oh, they might hate you possibly.
No, with that 16 plus the modifier, no.
Well, there goes my idea.
For looks. You said you were able to use lightning, or you had that
Yeah.
lightning shock.
Yeah?
Why don't you just shock the person next to you to get the guard's attentions?
Hey,
I
And
might.
become an even more wanted criminal.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
persuasion.
I'm not trying to persuade him.
Jordan Rollins. Well, you literally are trying to persuade him. It's
Oh, I'm
gonna
just
get
trying to
shock
say.
Peyton. It's legitimately what you're doing right
Oh
now.
no.
Jordan Rollins site.
19.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he persuades you.
I mean, okay, I guess. This might
Here we
hurt.
go, here it is.
This
Help,
might
we got a
hurt.
situation down here.
This might hurt. Just taps Azzy on the shoulder. What should I roll for that damage?
No. I think Jordan's character.
If you're
I think
shocking her,
Natsu's
just roll a D2.
D10.
D2.
Oh, D2.
You just give her a little jolt.
Cause
Yeah,
I know for a fact with my
Oh, Fleur should have
because I know
added
for a fact
not a
with my
powerful
weapons
shock.
it'll do with my weapons it'll do 1d4.
Yeah, but Fleur should have added not with a powerful shock.
Not 2.
So
Okay, so subdued.
ow!
So you take 2 points of damage.
do you think that got their attention?
Boom. 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 What are you doing? I don't know. There's some noise.
I think we got their attention. Good job, kid.
Why is there an annoying whimpering downstairs? I think they're just being dumbasses, sir. Yeah. I can listen to this. Send someone down to shove whoever shocked whoever into another cage. What do
I've
you mean
never
more out of bed?
What?
Oh, fine, I'll go fucking do it myself. Someone walks down there. He's a big
Got their
boy.
attention.
He's clearly someone important. It's from what you guys could barely hear. It seems like they're out of men to do it. They're all off busy dealing with all the other people they were ragging out in the frickin' Thieves Guild, so this guy came down instead. He's a big boy. Let me share his image with all of you real quick.
All right.
And just come on here, edit.
Remember, we will see his
Yeah.
name,
I know.
but our characters won't know it, sadly. What could we roll to see if we know who he is?
History.
All right.
Yep. Gonna
Wouldn't do that.
roll some history here then.
He's an important figure on Hyrule, or on the Ariel. It's not Hyrule,
15.
something else.
Roll for
Okay.
me.
Don't think I did well. Oh, I already see him. I already see him in my thing.
14 for Azzy.
For
I
Addison
gotta-
Payton, all you can know is that she's an important figure.
Wait, it's a girl?
He's an important figure, sorry.
I got a 15.
Yeah, some of my characters, like, oh, this person's important.
I mean, he's decked out in
Okay.
armor. He's kind of important. He's kind of important looking.
For like, oh, he looks like. So he's like, oh, he looks like all the other knights.
And he has a big ass sword, by the way.
Look
And
at
an eye
that
patch.
sword!
Of all that, he has an eye patch. Eye patches make a true badass.
Of
He
course.
has
Always.
one eye.
Walks over
Watch him
here.
just wear it for design purpose.
He unlocks and opens the gate, and he starts to grab. I don't think we should even roll for this, but he grabs wind. He walks in and grabs wind.
Wayne, start talking.
Oh
Wind,
god.
try to get out of that
What would that
if
be?
you want. If you want, otherwise he's just dragging you by your collar and just shoving you in another cell.
Okay, I'll just have that happen then. Where's the
Can-
other
can
Drags you
cell?
over here and throws you in here.
Where's the
Can
other
I
cell?
can I ask you be like, sir, can I ask you a question?
Okay, I was on the wrong thing.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
Just set yourself rejoin. Just rejoin as a player. For
Yeah, let me redo that real quick.
Make
I
things
feel like
simpler.
Flair like does a thumb up to Wynn's character. I'm forgetting his
Good
name.
job. You got someone's attention.
Good job. You got what we needed. Let's hope the other kid can
Roll
do it.
stealth. Roll stealth, Claire.
Me? Alright.
No, but Flair, remember,
No,
I believe
seriously, Claire,
Azzy
roll
has
stealth.
the highest. I believe Azzy has the highest charisma in this whole team.
Imagine he sees you.
Oh.
He hears that.
Oh, I didn't say anything. I just did a thumbs up.
And you said good job.
No, I did a thumbs
got
up
what we
as
needed.
no. What I said is I did a thumbs up as in saying good job.
He still notices you.
He still notices thumbs up.
I'm just imagining you have like this big smirky grin. Good
No, I
job,
don't have a
kid.
smirky grin. I just did a thumbs up.
He's like, he looks over at you. What's that thumbs up for?
The cat girl.
Why?
She was doing like a little dance.
No, she wasn't.
When was I doing a dance?
Even she says she wasn't.
Darn it, have you ever heard of acting?
What's an acting?
Have you ever heard of prison for life?
No.
Sir,
How can I get out of that?
Sir,
Mm.
Is there a way we could possibly work for the castle to get out of prison? Like, do any business the castle might want?
Where the hell did you get that? We have plenty of men. Where the hell did you get that idea?
How you were complaining about not having many men here.
No, we didn't have men here because they're all down storming Thieves Guild and capturing idiots like you.
I just need
Sir?
to get information.
hey, sir. See, I'm sort of new here. So what is a
Both are.
thieves guild exactly?
Yeah,
guild.
I'm new here too.
Of people who steal things. Everything that was down there was stolen or
Oh.
bought with stolen money.
Oh, so okay. I'll tell you right now. Then, I bought a set of clothes from down there.
And those were either stolen or bought with dirty money.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for that, but me and that guy over there in the
Hi.
over there in the next we
Yeah,
didn't
him.
actually we didn't do anything wrong. I know people because people in my hometown all the time, like my cousin John, he's all the time in jail. Like he's like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong and all that, but we actually didn't do anything wrong. I fell down there and then
I'm gonna stop you there.
My kind of name is Cousin John.
I'm gonna stop you there. First of all, what the fuck are you going on about it? About a cousin? I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't give a shit about any John guy or any bullshit like that. We arrested you because you were on the crime scene. You had a warrant, and it was lawful. We did our jobs.
Can I
So-
roll? Can I roll history to see like what are the proper things for that? Also, I need to reopen the character sheets.
Go ahead, but he's a head guard, so he doesn't give a fuck.
No, I'm talking about like the fact that like if people are actually on the crime scene and they aren't like actually part of what was
Wait.
going on there. Can't like you can detain them for a certain amount of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Can't I
Whoa.
roll
search
history
stuff.
for that?
Oh,
Do that for me as well,
you don't
please.
know shit.
Oh.
I think Flair would. Can I
You
do
were
this?
stuck in. You never read up on that.
Good Flair,
Do it for me.
possibly.
She really did not read up on that.
and as he knows nothing.
Flair didn't read up on it
As
either.
he got a 5.
Montiel knows. Montiel, despite being a rogue, knows absolutely jack shit about jail. She's never been to jail before because she just never got in the car.
What's a jail?
Well,
And Eurydice doesn't know shit either.
well, I guess we're
No
stuck
one
here
knows.
then.
Eurydice has always been lawful, so she's never been in jail either. She's never had to deal with bullshit like this before.
Flair-
Yeah, I'm
Flair
lawful as
never
well.
been in
So,
jail, so.
It's like, yeah, well, I guess we're stuck here then.
all right.
Flair,
Excuse me, Sir
can't
Mars.
Flair's like, hey, excuse me, high guard.
He glares at you.
So, could I take their crime time?
He really glares at you now. Roll insight against his intimidation. You're not getting out of that intimidation.
What's my insight? Like 26. Man, no.
You shut the up.
No, could you just like say
No,
fine?
no.
Just
You
idea.
shut the up.
Alright.
Maybe if you rolled closer to his intimidation, yeah, but not with an 8 to a 27.
As
You
he's just gonna
stop
say,
talking. You're done.
as he's just gonna ask him real quick. So, how long is this jail thing? Is this permanent, or
You
is
still
it-
have to work out if you were actually on the crime scene. You need to go through evidence, and you need to go through all the other annoying ass fucking procedures.
We were there.
It's not what I meant.
Here we go. Wind at this point is more like, look, guys, I think we should just sit here and wait. That's probably the best thing to do.
But I don't want to wait. I want to work and get some of that really cool armor they have.
Like, look, I want to get out of here too. I was just in a monastery yesterday. Now I'm stuck here. So, yeah, I want to get out and see the world too.
She
But-
secretly goes up to the gate and unlocks it.
But at this point, we might as well.
He doesn't
just-
notice her either. She's out of the jail
Oh,
cell. now.
address?
Yeah, she's out of the jail cell.
It's
Alright.
like, but look, by this point, we might as well just wait, because otherwise, we're just gonna cause more trouble, and we're not gonna enjoy any of this.
All right.
Well, while Wynn's doing that, Eurydice snuck out of the jail cell, by the way, and he didn't notice her.
Yeah, I see that.
So like, hey,
she
maybe.
walks out.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Flair's like, hey, maybe you two kids want to play like a game? Rock, paper, scissors.
He looks at. First of all, Flair, you'd still be shut up. He's still glaring at you.
Oh,
Second of all,
wait,
he's like, "The fuck's a rock paper? What are you on?"
You know.
Did you buy some illegal drugs down there?
You know, it's rock, pen, parchment.
oh yeah, rock, pen, and parchment. Sorry.
No, it's
Someone breaks the
rock.
fourth wall.
No, guys.
Rock, parchment. Nice.
Feather.
Pen?
Rock,
Yeah.
parchment,
Rock,
feather.
parchment, feather. Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's rock,
parchment, nice.
parchment, sword.
Rock, parchment,
Rock,
sword.
parchment. I'm about to cut you all in half. You don't shut the fuck up.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna type in chat his flaw real quick so you understand why he's being so annoyed with you guys.
Dick.
That's his flaw.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sir, we won't do anything wrong. Well, you have caught us in the I'm forgetting what's called.
Place for
Thieves
where
Guild.
thieves go.
Yes.
Place
But we
where
all-
illegals hang out.
I'm
Place
not
where you go if you do things wrong.
out of character. Not out of character. I'm not illegal.
Here you go.
I came
look,
here for information.
Here you go.
He just
look-
looks at you bored.
yeah,
He's not even angry anymore. He's bored with you.
Wynn looks over at Flair. Like, sir, I think it's probably best if you just be quiet for right now.
As you
Bored
just
with me now. He's not angry.
I'm
as
still
just-
saying you're probably just make our situation even worse. Just please be quiet.
20 years!
20 years.
as he just says to Flair's
Yeah.
character in Infernal, shut up now.
I think I understand Infernal.
I
You
think
do.
you do.
Yeah.
Why do you have to speak Infernal?
Mm,
That was a bad
and
idea.
here we go. And in front of our Paladin.
And in front of a paladin, who's already suspicious of you.
I speak a lot of languages
Yeah, but why'd you choose Infernal?
because I know he speaks Infernal.
I can speak Draconic.
I don't speak Draconic.
I do.
Right? Do you want me?
Speak
you want me
Infernal in
to-
front of a paladin?
Do you want me to speak Celestial and make him not understand it?
You want to see another one of his
Oh, to see this like celestial.
Look, but at this point, Wynn's just like, you know what? Whatever.
Fine.
He's just gonna lean up against.
He's
gonna
very
sit-
intolerant
He's
of
gonna
other
sit.
faiths
He's gonna
and
sit down.
people who
lean up
believe in
against
other
his wall.
gods. You
Out
know
of
what?
character?
Infernal's the language that of the people who speak whose
Demise.
god they worship. They worship Demise.
Yeah.
He's very intolerant of
Yeah.
Demise.
Here we go. I want you to know, even Wynn's looking at you like horrified by that. What the
Out of character though.
He
Where did Idris
slowly
go?
turns towards Azzy.
Oh.
Where
Oh
did you
no,
learn
kid,
that
you messed up.
Infernal language, literally and figuratively?
What?
Where
Kid-
did you learn to speak that?
My uncle.
Oh, no,
Who's your uncle?
Uncle Callum.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Open your goddamn mouth and tell me why you know the language of the worshippers of Demise.
Because my uncle teaches me things.
Oh, so your uncle follows Demise? It's good information.
I don't know.
Ignores
My
the
village-
notes.
At my village, we don't really follow Pacific things. We just go with the flow of things.
You just made that way worse. I hope you know that.
Yeah. Even Wynn's like, yeah. Even I'm not sure I can trust you anymore, considering that.
Okay, more.
As he's just like, I can tell you the other languages I can speak. If you want.
It
I
does
don't
not matter to him anymore. It does not matter, no matter what you do. He's pissed.
Oh, he's gonna out of character. He's gonna be even more angry when he turns around. Could I roll
Alright.
perception to see if I notice that you're gone?
You can't even see shit from there.
I probably could.
There are two walls blocking you, Flair. You can't see that.
Here you go.
Then how
I
did you know that we were here?
Here you go. I probably
Flair's
could.
speaking of what I saw you walk in.
I probably could.
Oh yeah, then Jordan.
That's one of his personality traits, Peyton.
I can't see it.
I'm
Remember.
intolerant of other faiths and condemn the worship of other gods.
Yeah, it can be
You
tolerant.
literally just said you go with the flow, which means you might worship other gods.
Yeah, it can be tolerant or intolerant. Like my character is
He's
tolerant.
very intolerant.
Yeah.
I worship all the gods.
Yeah, but he-
That's
that's
not
not
making
something.
it better.
That's really not. Speaking of which, I'm gonna roll perception real quick. Okay, yeah. It's like, should I do this or not? Is more of the question.
You know
Oh,
she's
no.
gone, but you don't really. Like, you notice she's gone, but
You
she
don't know
might
where
be
she
like
went.
behind the wall. You think you just notice she's not there, like within your line of sight. I'm gonna roll perception for him when he turns around. No, he doesn't. He still doesn't notice she's gone when he starts walking over to Azzy. He's still pissed at her.
He's not mad at Flare anymore.
He
though.
barely misses that, by the way. He barely missed
Yeah.
that
Yeah, didn't you
perception
get
Here
like
we
check.
go.
a 21?
Wynn's,
Oh, you got a 22.
Wynn's just going to just keep an eye on this to see if he sees her. Other than that, he's probably gonna just stay silent.
That's a good move.
He walks over. He's not a small boy. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
He's a very big boy.
Wait, I thought that was already known that he was huge.
No, that's not what I meant. He's about 6'8".
Oh yeah, Azzy would definitely have to look up just to see him.
Yeah,
He's a 6'8" human.
He's about a foot taller.
He's taller than I am in
Yeah.
real life. But I'm a big boy.
He's taller than me too.
He's a big boy. He's a very tall human.
Azzy just looks up.
He looks down at you, like there's a shadow cast over his face from the light being behind him. You see the pupils of his eyes, and they are very clearly angry. He's not a half. You feel like he is glaring fire at you.
People are
Guess what? I can actually glare fire. Because my eyes, if you look into my eyes, they are fire.
Yeah, that might be worse in your case. That might have been worse for you, actually. Because he's actually looking at your eyes. You're not human, are you?
No.
What are you?
Curse human.
You
I'm a
deserve a
blood.
good cursing after following multiple gods.
I'm a bloodborne.
Nods and leaves. A little perception for him one more time.
He has a high perception.
He notices.
Like, holy Jilliber's Batman. She's
You
gone.
see him freeze at the door before he leaves. He turns around and looks at the cage, and Eurydice isn't there.
We did nothing.
He takes out a horn from his waist. I want you all to roll me a Constitution save.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, that a con.
Here we go. Thank God. I'm good at con. Here I'll go ahead and roll Azzy's first.
Aww.
Oh, well.
Oh God!
That's
Okay.
okay. Azzy got a 17.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Wrong thing.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh God. I used my good roll for you, Peyton.
I'm sorry.
He blows that horn real loud.
Oh no, night.
Freaking Sky falls on the ground, clutching her ears because of how freaking loud that is.
Oh yeah.
As
especially
he's
since
like-
It's gotta be very bad because he's
there's a
like.
cat, yeah.
As he
Yeah.
flinched back from the noise, just because of just how loud it was.
Well, Ozzy was really close.
And Wind and Flare both also just fall on their asses just from like the sheer shock of just that random freaking horn. Flare especially, since he didn't know that Eurydice was gone.
Well, near the night.
By the goddesses! Did you say that's loud?
He yells up the stairs. Escaped prisoner! Search now!
What?
Wait, someone escaped?
And here's the
So,
thing.
Sky,
and
after getting back up with her ears feeling like they're bleeding. Knight, have you ever seen the Hunger Games, Knight?
Oh, I have.
Knight, have you ever seen the Hunger Games?
I volunteer as champion.
I have
Yes or
one
no?
last week.
Yes or no?
Oh, is it like Katniss?
I can't hear you over them.
No.
Alright, it's going to be a bit more difficult to explain then. Your character feels like something just exploded in your ear and you're unable to hear anything for about 5
Oh, like
minutes.
standing right near a gun and whenever it shoots.
Either a
Yes.
gun or a bomb, yeah.
Okay, I know what that sound is then.
Yeah, that's what
Because
it
I've
feels
done
like.
that accidentally before
You have
in real
yeah,
life.
you just got a
flatline
ring
and
in your ear.
you can't hear shit for the next 5 minutes, but you're able to see. And now that you look over, you're still a bit dazed, but now that you look over, Eurydice isn't there. And that's for all three of you. Flair still can't see. He's wondering what the hell's going on.
Wall.
Oh,
The elf
A
lady's
beautiful
gone.
wall.
God, that's loud.
That was
He
quite loud.
immediately stomps up the stairs and disappears.
Yeah, she's
Ah.
been gone for a while now, like a couple minutes.
Oh, he's
Oh,
gone. He doesn't hear you.
makes
He
sense.
doesn't give a
I
shit.
know, I know.
Oh, okay.
He specifically waited till we left to say that. Yeah, she's been gone for like a couple minutes.
She has?
Yeah.
Good job you didn't say anything, kid.
Oh, I chose not to, and I'm surprised you like he's talking to Azzy. I'm surprised you didn't notice. You're right across from her.
The guy was sort of in my way.
Hmm.
Well, she was gone before the guy got in your wake. Then, kid.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
he was still standing in front of me.
I wasn't paying attention.
So, about 3 minutes pass. Nothing. You hear a bunch of yelling from above, but nothing else. Eurydice is back. And
hi.
you see a pair of keys in her hand.
Oh,
What's
hi.
happening?
You
She's
can hear
back
now.
with keys.
You can hear now, by the way.
Hey,
You
the
said
elf lady's
5
back.
minutes. You said 3 minutes have passed.
Yeah, you said 3
Oh
minutes
yeah, you're
passed.
still. Oh yeah, that's right. You're still just sitting there, just
You
in
said I
fucking
have to
shell
deal
shock.
with it for 5 minutes.
Could
She
Flair
walks
do
over
hand?
and unlocks the cage to all of your doors.
Oh, thanks.
But this is not allowed, is it?
It's not, but if we don't
Well,
say
someone
anything and don't
explain
get caught,
what's
it's okay.
happening here?
Is there any way Flair could do like hand motions and try and tell Knight?
Oh, whoops, I'm just trying to put my
you would have to roll and I'm not
He
trying to
doesn't know sign
here you go,
language.
here you go, and I'm not trying to backseat DM. You'd probably have to roll a performance, and she would have to roll insight.
Yeah.
All right.
Performance and insight just to fucking understand what you're. Yeah, you rolled a really good performance now. She just needs an okay insight. She got
Nope.
shit insight. She doesn't understand the fucking words she is saying.
He
What
looks
the
like he's just
hell are you doing?
he looks like he's just doing Naruto hand signs.
He looks like
What
he's
the
trying to weave
hell
some
are
symbols
you
over there.
doing with
My
your
character
hands?
rolls her eyes. She grabs Knight and just fucking drags her.
Oh, we're
We're
going
dead.
somewhere? Okay.
I feel like Flair's like,
Here's what's
wow.
going on.
I'm
Using
imagining
force.
Sky. We're going somewhere. Okay.
My character turns towards you and Eurydice turns towards you and very clearly puts her finger up to her lips. That's clearly a silent sign. You don't need a performance for that.
Flair just nods.
Yay.
Yep.
She goes to the door to the staircase and roll this real quick. Secret DM rolls. Plus that. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't see anything up there. You're there. It's clear. She hand motions, but she also, while she's hand motioning, gives you guys the silence thing. Again, I want you all to roll me stealth. She's fine at stealth. She's
Oh
Not
no.
gonna be
Here we go. All right.
Like
Night
bad.
spot.
She's a cat, so
Mm.
that's good.
Yeah, I can't.
Claire's not the stealthiest.
Alright, Azzy got a
Az
good.
is pretty stealthy.
Azzy got a 20 stealth. Oh god, I'm
He's
so
still just like, I don't want to make him any more angry.
I'm
Please
so
don't make
scared.
him any more angry.
No.
I
Jordan
give-
is the worst one out of all of us.
I give Peyton all my good rolls.
Stop rolling me first.
Jordan got in that one, Peyton.
Yeah.
That's why.
Roll here. Can we switch
So
me and
guys,
Jordan's in the back.
Guys, I didn't jinx this one.
So Jordan's in the back.
Jinx
Jordan's in
this
the back.
Here, no.
So
Can we
you're
just
all
switch?
walking up, and you
Can we
start to
switch me
reach
and
the
Jordan?
top of the stairs when wind starts to slowly fall backwards. He's tripping.
Can I?
I don't think
He
you
falls
swear.
down.
Not to.
Roll me acrobatics. Acrobatics.
Not to. Can I catch him?
He stops himself at one flight.
All right.
I
He
couldn't.
only
follow him.
falls one flight of stairs, but he makes a lot of noise.
Oh.
We're screwed.
We're done. Well, I don't think I can hear still. So hey, Sheely's gonna hear it.
No, Suki hears it. It's been over the 5. Suki hears all that noise.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're screwed.
She's like,
Ow.
what? Claire just like, Claire just puts his hands.
It's the dice, man. It's the dice. The dice don't lie. I can't do anything about it. And here's the thing. My dex is pretty good, too.
We are finally almost to the gates of freedom.
And I find it sucks so much because if I had advantage, I would have rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sadly, you don't get advantage on stealth.
Yeah, here we go. On the bright side, it wouldn't be, at least I didn't roll a freaking nat 1 while wearing chainmail armor. I'm just wearing a chain.
Jordan, roll me 3d4 real quick.
3d4.
Oh, that's damage.
Yeah.
Oh, shouldn't you roll a 1d100?
That's
That's
My bad.
not a
My bad.
d4.
I meant to do that.
That's a d4, obviously.
You
I don't
take 9
understand what you
damage, 9 points of bludgeoning damage from hitting
Oh.
yourself on the ground so many times.
God, that hurts.
You fell an entire flight of stairs. That would hurt a
Ow.
lot.
God.
Be glad you didn't roll any lower and fall down all 5 flights of stairs where you just walked up.
I rolled a nat 1. How much lower could I roll?
No, I mean on the acrobatics.
I mean, yeah, like I said, my dex is not bad. It's just more the fact I rolled bad.
You had rolled another nat 1. I hope you know your character probably would have died.
Here, I'll just roll for myself now. Jordan doesn't have to roll for me.
How?
I'll
Using
just
dice.
roll the normal dice.
Actually,
and
Jordan, I
then-
want you to roll me a d100 real quick.
A D100?
See what the severity would be. Depending on what it is, it might not be that bad.
High roll, please. 100.
89.
Okay. You don't fall. You manage not to fall somehow. Though you do make a little bit of a scrambling noise towards the top that knocks in a couple pebbles and makes an echo.
Echo, echo, echo.
We're screwed.
I don't like the sound of that.
Think about it. We could be fine. Oh, that's out of character.
We're definitely screwed.
I don't like the sound of that.
Same.
Claire's been walking up pretty noisily. He's been stomping on the ground the whole time up. Wynn has as well, but he hasn't screwed up like that.
When did mess up though?
On the walking up, he did.
Yeah, going up the stairs, I did.
So, you hear a noise from below as what little guards there were here start. You hear a bunch of chairs move and a bunch of doors open at that noise.
What's the thing? Oh, we could try roll stealth again to blend in with the wall.
I want you all to either roll me something to get your asses out of that. Or try and
what can we
figure out a
roll?
way, or run the fuck out of there,
What
or
could we
go
roll?
fight. One of those.
Okay.
So what are the three options?
Yeah. What
Run your
rolls?
ass out of there.
Uh-huh.
Try to figure out some other fucking way. Or fight.
Can I go back into the cell? Is that
Well,
an
we
I don't give a
don't-
shit if you guys try to metagame here.
Here we go. Well, we
Figure
don't
out
have.
something.
Here we go. Well, none of us have our weapons.
No, you don't.
I have magic.
Exactly.
I have magic as well.
You have magic, but but the walls are
I'm
anti-magic.
gonna run the fuck away.
Wait.
I should know. You guys
I
don't
have
know
an
that.
idea.
Oh, you
Guys,
those of
guys.
you who do magic, roll me Arcana real quick.
I can cast invisibility on one of you guys to get the weapons. Go. We all head back to the cage.
Hold on, roll me Arcana.
Roll me Arcana as well.
Both.
For me.
Yeah, both. As a,
Would my lightning count as arcane?
not really. It's part of your blood. It's not really
Okay.
you specifically
I was
trying to
just
use
making
magic.
sure.
It's not like you use like lightning bolt or anything like that. It just happens. That'd be more a religion check.
All right. So Peyton, you still want
As
me
he
to roll?
needs to roll
You
Arcana.
still want me to roll for you?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not rolling this time, so it should turn out
I
well.
did better, huh?
Nat 20.
Yeah. So, Flair, while saying that, as he realizes that if he uses any magic in here, you're all screwed because there are traps that detect magic and launch arrows from the sides. She knows that because they're all connected through magic. So if Flair tries to cast magic in here, it won't turn out well.
Yeah. Who's gone? We lost Peyton.
Peyton?
We just lost Peyton.
Look, he ended the call ended on him. I can't tell because Skype doesn't tell me
Yes.
this.
Yeah, the call's ended on him. There he is.
All right.
Accidentally hit the exit call button.
Oh.
So,
So it's not
Peyton-
internet disconnections like normally for me.
So
What's
Peyton,
what's the modifier for?
you got a nat 20, by the way.
I did because I rolled.
Yes. Nat 20 Arcana.
Not 20 on our
What you notice, Peyton, what Ash notices is that she can like tell how the magic flows in here. If it detects any other usage of magic other than the magic already flowing through there, it will launch magic missiles at all of you from every angle.
That'd be bad, and they don't miss. So
As just gonna be like, guys, I wouldn't use magic.
All right. So that.
And Flair doesn't know why. He has no clue because he rolled a fucking 9.
Well, I'm fine with that.
So Wynn's gonna be like, all right, so pretty much our only options now would be to head back or fight.
Try to hide.
Head back and fight because they're behind you.
I'm gonna run the
They're
fuck
behind
away.
us.
You're behind you. They're at the bottom of the stairs. You're at the top.
So let's run.
Yeah, let's run.
I'm gonna run.
I thought they were ahead of us. on
No,
the
I
stairs.
said you guys were at the top of the stairs when Jordan did that.
Okay.
And that when he did that, a big echoing came down from below, and you heard a bunch of noise
Oh,
from
if
below.
we're at the
It's
top
all
of the
those
stairs, let's
voices.
make a run
Let's
for
run.
it.
Run.
We're running.
Yeah.
Is everyone cool with that?
Yes, I already said I was gonna run the fuck
All of
away.
you roll me acrobatics.
I'm out.
Wait, I'll do mine, Jordan.
You have a +1 to Dex, so
I
you said acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
23. I
Was
gotta
that the
remember.
wind?
That's me. Yes, I keep forgetting to change mine.
18.
Okay.
All right. So everyone but Knight easily gets out.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone but Knight.
everyone fucking scrambles their ass out of there. Knight's Knight's like 20 feet behind the rest of you guys.
We are.
She was
booking.
pretty shocked by how fast you guys were moving.
We're like,
All
we're
of
not
you
gonna
guys
get caught
bolted
again.
your asses out of there. You are running.
Flair and Ozzy are the fastest ones. Oh no, that's Wind. Flair and
That's
Wind are.
me. That's me. I
Yeah, I
am
forgot.
booking
Flair and
it.
Wind are.
Lightning blood, bro.
Up here, turn into the Flash.
My name is Wind Asakura, and I'm the fastest man alive.
Oh God.
This is how I fucked up timelines. Anyway, continue.
So, this is what you guys look like now. I'm moving you all over to this page.
Alright, do it.
You just all bolted out of where Sky is now. You bolted out of, like, that little bar area a second ago.
Wait
You're in the
fuck
back
up!
streets. You're in the back streets of the town.
What is wrong with taking the back streets? Hey now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, so what's the plan now?
Well, you're out of there, but there's still guards scrambling up after you.
Flare's gone now.
Wait the fuck up!
We just lost Flare now.
Okay, we'll have to wait for his internet to reconnect. You good?
There he is.
I'm back.
Come back. So this is where you all are now.
Truck.
This is where you all are now. Just scramble
Oh, wow,
your
we're
ass out of there. The
far.
guards are still coming.
I feel like I'd be next to Wind.
Your herd starts heading in this direction.
She
And
said-
yes,
And
these
guess
are
what?
2 guards right here.
Well, she seems to know like what she's doing. I'm following her.
Alright. Yeah, I feel like we're nice far away.
Yeah, she was
Yo,
40 feet
wait
behind
the
you
fuck
guys.
up!
Hurry up. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that. Never mind.
She just bolts right past these 2, like without paying them any heed, and climbs up this wall like a fucking ninja
Holy,
Well,
and jumps over there.
holy.
Alright. You ready?
I don't think I can do that.
When you go
She
first?
looks like she knows a thing or two about climbing.
Yeah, I don't think I know how to do that either. I'm not like my dex is good, but I don't think I'm confident in my acrobatics to do that
You
either.
saw the direction she was heading, and she was literally looking directly at the castle while she was doing that.
All right, do I
Keep
need to,
running,
like,
castle.
do I need to roll like a strength check to get past these guys?
Considering they just saw a wood elf just run right past them and climb up a wall, and they hear a bunch of yelling, I'd say yes.
All right,
What about
Alright, Jordan, let's do this.
They're barring your way.
here you go. Full. All right, Barlow from Pokemon Ranger. Target
Ichi-
clear.
No, I want you both. Not strength,
Oh.
say flair and
Oops.
athletics.
Athletic.
And I want you both to add it up together.
I have a battle leg, so
So that's a 21.
So 7 and 14.
21.
20.
No, you don't beat them. They had a 23 combined without a modifier.
Ah, so
You
close.
should have let me do it.
Yeah, throw Azel. Azel's here.
With me, I have a 23.
Help. Can't move that.
Yeah, because he has a +5 in strength.
Yeah, she just fucking just rolls. Like, you guys are getting barred up. She just rolls right over you guys, and then she just runs right past. She just bodies, like, she knocks you 2 over, and the guard's over at the same
That's
time.
fine.
While she runs
Get
by.
up and run.
Fire gets up and run.
What's Sky doing, Unseal?
Guy's far behind.
I think
Sky
she's
actually
trying to
catches up every
desperately
single
catch
time this
the
happens.
fuck
Sky
up.
catches up 5 feet because she is 5 feet faster than all of y'all.
We are booking it.
So
We
Sky's
got
actually
three.
probably there right now. You
Yeah.
guys look. So as Flare and you guys all turn the corner, you just see. No, Flare's still there. As you guys turn the corner, you see her book it into the castle.
Will it?
Follow the one that seems like she knows what she's doing.
She's going the bad way, but only.
Look. Either way, if we get caught again, we stand a better chance together than we do separate.
With our fists, sure. Let's get going.
go.
Or we blame her.
That's a fallback. Here we go. When does he's running? That's a fallback.
Pain's character's far away. Jordan, you got Pain's character.
Got it.
Hey, I rolled as good as well as y'all did.
No, I had it better and Jordan had better.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 14.
I rolled a 20. Oh, strength?
Are we talking? Yeah, strength. Are we talking about strength or acrobatics?
Because I believe I would be a little bit ahead of them, considering they had to pick themselves up real quick.
Oh yeah,
You
would. You would.
but then I got ahead of him. I was a bit faster and caught up to him. As old as Jordan would have.
I rolled a 23 in acrobatics, so.
Yeah, so you should be ahead of me.
I had an 18.
But since I was right here at this
It
corner,
doesn't
so
matter
you
anymore.
should
It's
be-
our running
Yeah,
speed
it
rather
legit
than-
does not matter anymore.
So, you got no Flair. Move your fucking character back.
Back. Move it back.
But bright lights.
So, you run in there, and this is what you see. The literal king and princess sitting at the throne at the end of the hall, as well as Big Boy, and a dark elf.
Oh.
Half
character?
dark elf. Half
Out
dark
of
elf.
out of character. The best way to start off a conversation with royalty. Yo. I said out of character before that though, so I'm a-okay.
Sure, his is just running towards the king and princess. She's ignoring all of you. She's just running towards them.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Totally fine.
The only one who can literally the only one out of your entire group who can keep up with Yardis is Montiel, and she was 20 feet behind Yardis from the start.
I have a speed of
The only
30,
reason she
so-
can keep up is because she has the same movement speed.
Yeah, they
What
both.
is your
I'm assuming they both have a 40 movement speed.
35.
35.
35.
Wait, how does your just have a 35?
She's a wood elf. They get a 35
Yeah.
movement speed.
Does it do?
Yeah.
It's
I'm
typically
used to
by your
playing
class.
elves.
I
No.
am a
They're
Neko,
like
but my
increases.
sub race is a wild Neko, so.
So, Yardis slowing down now as she approaches the king and princess is stopped by Big Boy and the half elf. From what you guys can tell, she's just a dark elf, but she's a half elf. Just for the people at home. You guys are just standing there dumbstruck by what's happening here.
Oh.
You run in there and you just see her chatting it up with Big Boy and someone who's clearly important, as well as just walking up to the princess and the king of the entire kingdom.
Okay.
As he just leans over, and whispers to Win.
What? I legit
What?
cannot hear you.
Legit, I couldn't hear you either.
Oh, here she whispered, "Is that Princess Zelda?"
Yes.
It is.
Zelda also for problems?
Ospolamus. Larry, you're the only one here who should recognize that name.
Oh
I'm
my god, it's
disappointed
the
you don't.
princess.
Larry, I'm disappointed you don't recognize that name. You're literally the only one here who would. What?
I think we're dead.
It's the name of the fucking
What?
king from Breath of the Wild.
Oh, okay.
They used it as their last name.
Wait, what not to?
The name of the king from Breath of the Wild was Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule.
Yeah.
I used it and this as their last name instead of Hyrule.
Because you know copyright strikes.
I know. I thought you were mad that I couldn't pronounce it.
No, I was upset you didn't recognize it.
Oh, I
Wait, what's this?
recognize it.
What's this? Bosphoramus?
Oh no, I recognize it. I just
I
I I recognize
Okay.
it. I wanted to try and pronounce
Let's
it.
continue.
How do you
Let's
pronounce
Yeah,
it?
let's keep
Yeah,
going.
let's continue. 'Cause it's getting
What do you
late.
guys decide to do?
What?
You all just walked in and you see the person you're stuck in prison with just chatting it up with the big boy who's threatening you all.
Perception?
Me and Jordan both thought the
That's
same.
shit you can't tell what they're saying. You hear a bunch of like yelling coming from you can hear Eurydice's voice just yelling at him.
What is perception?
Perception is
Wisdom.
wisdom. You get +3.
What's my wisdom?
+3.
Yeah,
I
Claire
rolled a
just hears Eurydice's voice as well.
As he rolled a
I rolled
17, apparently.
Yeah, because I rolled a 14.
So,
I had 3.
on Teal, I'm gonna name on Teal's perception.
2.
She doesn't even hear Eurydice. She's so.
She's like, what is
She's still in shell shock a little bit. She's like, God, that horn! It's so fucking loud.
I don't want to hear that horn again.
Please don't make
Pretty
me
much.
hear that sound again. I don't want my ears to
So,
bleed.
as he rolled a
Yeah.
17.
So, as he hears Eurydice yelling at the big boy, what do you think you're doing? Sticking me in jail like that? Who do you think you are? That's it. That's all she hears.
LPA?
The elf lady important?
Maybe. I don't know. How long have you guys known her for?
I've known her for like probably a total of like 15 minutes.
Same.
I don't know any of y'all people.
Well,
To
hi,
this
I'm
day-
Wind.
For Wind and Acid, you met her a good, 4 or
Wow.
5 hours ago.
Wow.
It's like,
It's
wow,
just-
no, I've
it's
only
like, I
known
don't
her for
know
like
any of
5
you.
Well, you
hours.
met her 5 hours ago.
I only met her 5 hours ago.
Alright. You? Point to Azzy.
Same.
Alright.
That's when I
And I
met him.
don't think
Mhm.
you would.
I
What's
don't
it?
know any of y'all people.
Alright,
Well,
this is really
nice to
simple.
meet
Like,
you.
oh, I
I'm
win.
Wind. Nice to meet you. I'm
What's
Wind.
going on?
Can we do
Let's get this-
introduction whenever we're not in danger?
We're not in danger, see? They're having a conversation like adults.
I
We're
know,
not in
but we
danger.
might-
We just got out of jail, ran into the fucking castle, and you don't think we're in danger?
Here you go. Wind's gonna be like, well, first of all, we should probably move away from the door because we might be having guards come up behind us.
You're right,
maybe,
let's-
maybe.
Let's go to the corner.
Yeah, she says that.
Or over here.
I was just gonna play Theater of the Mind for the guards. I'm too goddamn lazy to bring in guards. But a bunch of people run in and shove Sky to the side because she's just standing right in the doorway. They knock her to the ground over here. And they grab a Wind. Roll me a strength check real quick.
Oh, I'm probably gonna fail this considering the fact the last 2 athletic rolls. An
Ow.
absolute shit. Yep.
They rolled a natural 19 on you.
Mm-hmm.
So they grappled you to the ground and you're pinned. As you also roll a strength check.
+5. It's
I
+5.
doubt they're getting it.
It's +5.
Well, regardless, they rolled a nat 20, so you're also grappled to the ground.
I also rolled an act 20.
So 25.
What do you think I said?
I'm
Why do you
imag-
think they're not getting it?
I'm imagining those two are like grapple checking each other. They're just going back and forth, and just neither of them are moving.
Another guard tries to help out. Yeah, they roll a natural 18. Between the two of them, they knocked you to the ground.
Flair just looks. Don't need to knock me to
They're
the ground.
both like struggling to pin you.
Flair just looks. Don't need to knock me to the ground. I won't fight you. Let
No need to rock me around. I'll do it myself. Look,
If
if
you
you
want-
on the ground.
hold my hands.
Here you go. I'll throw
Lay on the
myself
ground.
out. Don't worry.
Don't worry. You don't need to knock me down. Please
Here you
don't
go.
knock me down.
Wind, here we go. Wind wasn't even trying to do anything. He just got attacked.
No, oh, first of all, you're all escaped convicts.
I didn't do it!
Maybe not, but the point is you just escaped jail.
I followed her.
That doesn't matter. They're pinning you to the ground. They're not paying anything.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue.
I love how I got shoved to the side and forgotten about.
Oh no, yeah, you got like
Literally just like
opened
bitch
the
slapped
door,
your
they just
ass.
shoved
She
you
bitch
over.
slapped your face and you went flying.
Like Beerus with
I just
Yeah,
shoved.
Beerus with Bulma.
I'm gonna share. I'm gonna. Oh,
I feel
just
like
rolled
I feel like
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel like
gonna
this
just
is-
say this. That bitch slap was nat 20.
Like Beerus with Bulma.
You got a
just
real bitch slap
bam!
right there.
I
But
feel like
she's
there's
a
a little
cat.
She's like-
there's like
But she's
they're
a
just
like
cat,
everyone
not a
getting
dog.
destroyed by the guards. It's like, yeah, no need to fight. I'll just sit down.
I'll just
I'll
go
do
on
this
ground myself.
myself.
I'll just go lay on my back myself. Please don't hurt me.
No, you don't need to hurt me. I'm not going to bother you. You don't bother me.
They cuff you anyways.
All right, I'm fine with that.
They cuff all of y'all, by the way, including Suki, currently struggling to stand up after that amazing bitch
These
slap of
cuffs,
theirs.
dude.
Naturally.
Suki.
Naturally.
And you're always Suki. I'm still calling you Suki. I don't give a shit. All right. So they're like
Can I
handcuffed.
Can I
They're
roll
handcuffing
something to
all
see if
of
I know? Wait, Jordan, not to. Are they magical handcuffs? It's not magic.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm
I would-
not gonna let you. If you turn into a bat, they're just gonna fucking kill you.
I know, but not just bat. No, I'm just wondering if they are. 'cause,
Especially Big Boy. Big
Mm.
Boy, after seeing you turn into a bat,
I don't
Yeah,
want.
yeah
You
it's
don't-
probably
No,
better if you just
wait,
don't resist.
Wait, why are you? Wait, no, I'm not saying I want to turn into a bat. I'm just wondering if it's magic resistant.
no, they're not. Roll Arcana, but
Okay.
Stop resisting!
I'm not resisting!
Actually, with
I
the nat
was
20 you were.
slap.
With that nat 20 you were.
no, you don't
It's in
know.
my bat
You
arcana.
can't tell.
Yeah. I wasn't
I
going to do
was
any magic.
No, with that
What
nat
is
20,
this
you are
bullshit?
really resisting as.
Mm.
I'm not resisting! You're resisting!
Kid, I'm pretty sure you're resisting. It took two
You
of
see
them.
you see the Big Boy and the half elf back away, and the elf you were just with walk up and get on one knee and bow to Princess Zelda, and Princess Zelda curtsy and reply.
I would try to bow, but I can't right now.
Fuck up, Alucard.
So yeah, Wynn's just gonna. So yeah, Wynn's just gonna lay there. He's just gonna watch this go down. It's just like.
I was bitch slapped.
Out of character flair, I'm bowing with my middle finger.
You just see you see Eurydice, and none of y'all still know her name, by the way. You just see Eurydice just talking to the princess, and then pointing at Wind and Az, and then talking to her a little bit more, and then talking to her a bit more, and then pointing at Flare and Knight, and then backing up to the side over here. You see Zelda look over at the elf, at what seems to be a dark elf to all of you, and just say something. The elf looks over there. All the guards are paying attention to her. She waves her hand, and she lets go of only Wind and Az.
Wynn's gonna stand up slowly.
As he just jumps right up. Yay!
They're prodding both of you with their the back of their clubs, and you just see the Impa glare at them, and they just stop immediately.
I'm guessing that's a movement to move forward.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wynn's gonna move forward about right here.
I guess same. Because I don't know where he's moving.
He doesn't know how close they want him. He's not gonna try to he's trying not to look hostile.
I'll just follow.
I'm feeling a lot of hostility here, man.
Feeling a lot of hostility, man.
You hear the big boy. Just calling him Big Boy because your characters don't know his name yet. But you just hear Big Boy telling you, "Get on with it already." He's specifically looking suspiciously at Az.
What did I do?
Speak Infernal in front of a Paladin. I wonder what you did.
It went. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with people, and even I think that's stupid.
I'm sorry. I'm also a paladin. We speak our Infernal all the time. Well, my uncle does. He's also a paladin.
You're not making it better.
Azzy, roll acrobatics.
Alright.
Your dex is a +1, by the way.
14.
Let's go, Jordan.
I got a nat 7, so I got a natural 1. So
You missed your slap.
Roll severity.
Natural wonders.
Natural 100. That's not a good one. You miss her. She just backs up. As she's still walking forward, you try to swing at her and you just fall flat on your face.
Why did you try to swing at me?
Because that's dumb.
You say,
I know.
Your face still buried in the ground.
Because that's dumb.
Yeah, I know.
Kid, I like you.
Roll me another acrobatics, please.
Alright. 20.
With a modifier.
Yes.
So he rolled a
Alright.
19.
Roll this. And we go over to the character sheet. See what that modifier roll.
Is it no? Oh yes.
So it doesn't hit you because they weren't aiming for you.
Oh, they're aiming for me?
No, they weren't aiming for any of you.
Oh,
They're
okay.
specifically aiming to scare Az.
Oh.
Roll me a con save for Az to see if she's pissing herself again.
What's my mod for con?
Your con is
Con modifier.
0.
No, but don't I have perception or not perception? Proficiency and con saves.
So I'm pretty sure you have wisdom and charisma.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So that was strength.
As I'm looking at another paladin right now, I'm saying yes.
All right. Well, I rolled a 14.
Yeah, because you only have words of diplomacy.
You don't piss yourself quite yet, but you're really freaking terrified as an arrow whizzes right past your head and nicks your ear, making you bleed a little.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't Eurydice, but it was the half elf behind Eurydice.
I'm sorry.
You really should have peed.
I'm sorry.
Really try to shut the fuck up more often.
Imagine missing from Nogi in the life because of Peyton now.
And I'm assuming by this point, Wind has managed to stand back to his feet.
Yeah, you're back on your feet again. You're no longer sprawled on the floor like an idiot.
Good.
They're just standing there looking at you as you guys are just doing this stupid shit. You just hear the friggin' head. You just hear big boy over here. Get on with it.
Can I roll insight to figure out what he wants me to do?
Yeah,
You're
same.
walking towards them. What do you think?
Okay.
Bowing?
He wants you to move towards them.
Okay, I'll move right here.
He wants you to
then.
go closer than
I'll
80
move
feet
right
away.
I'll move right here then.
All right, same. Move me with you.
She just rolls her eyes and just motions you forward a bit more. She's like waving her hand along, like, keep going,
All right,
keep
right
going.
here then.
Alright, let's go.
You tried not to get too close.
She puts up her hand for a stop at that point.
Okay.
You're still a good 10
Wow.
feet away from them, Jordan. You're not close.
Look, when this is like Wind meeting his heroes, he don't know what the he's doing. He's frazzled. He's like, he's just
He's
trying not.
freaking the hell out.
Look! I got thrown in jail my first day out of the monastery. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore.
Just imagining like an Eloy voice for you. You're like, look, man, I just got around these parts. I don't know much about this place or how things work here, but
Yeah, like
I just came here and I was just thrown in jail immediately and I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
Is that a pretty accurate interpretation of Eloy?
Oh yeah, very accurate. It's like, Jesus, I don't know, man. Who's gone now?
Who is?
Flair.
Lol. I love how Flair disappears.
It's great.
Flair is
Stop or we're gonna-
working.
I would stop
Are
or
you
we're
serious
copyrighted by Disney.
What? Why would we get copyrighted? I'm doing my own personal voice. Why would we get copyrighted? Also, screw Disney and the SJW writers. That's what Stitch.
Hello, Michael.
Stitch says fuck the SJWs.
Alright, let's continue.
Yeah, let's continue.
Alright, you're just looking, guys. Just standing there, just dumbstruck for what to do. She puts up her hand and, like, moves it down. It's like, you idiots.
Flair said bow.
Flair, you're on the ground.
I guess I got to say that.
Well,
yeah, but Flair said bow.
naturally, of course, Wynn's gonna bow.
Same.
He's not that ignorant.
So the half-elf introduces them. Who introduces the king and the princess. King Bostradamus and Princess Zelda Bostradamus. King Horde Bostradamus, to be exact.
Wind has no idea what to do. He is overcome with like excitement, but also fear at the same time.
You still see both the elf and the big boy staring daggers at as they're fucking angry.
Can I roll perception? What's about that?
I don't think
Go
you need
ahead.
I don't think you need the roll perception for that.
No. Go ahead.
Okay. I
That
definitely
one?
see that.
Plus
I
3.
definitely see that. All right.
What'd you roll?
Plus how much?
3.
23.
So you're holding that 20.
Okay, so you're very perceptive. You feel like your world's about to be turned upside down by a battle axe.
Oh.
You can feel with intensity how much anger is pointed towards you right now.
When's gonna take a step to the left away from just in case.
Oh, why the poor kid's gonna get hit?
Just in case.
As he's can I
Peyton,
How old is
out of
Payne again
Peyton,
in this?
Peyton,
As he?
it's as.
Yeah.
as he is 51.
Oh yeah.
So Peyton, out of character, Peyton. I really wish you didn't speak Infernal, man. I was gonna have that and make all these stupid decisions. I was gonna have that Paladin help you out, but then you did all the stupid shit you normally do. It just didn't work.
I'm sorry, I didn't know his flaws.
You don't
That's
need
normally
to, but I mean,
My character's a paladin as well.
Don't speak Infernal in front of a Paladin.
I'm sorry, my character doesn't know that. Because remember, she was from a secluded place.
She's also lived 50 years.
Where everyone speaks Infernal.
You shouldn't. It's fucking weird. It is double tongue.
Everyone speaks Common and Infernal.
Here you go.
anyways.
Here you go. Considering the fact that they are the royal family and they are like typically counted as like the incarnations of the goddesses, they would speak Celestial, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
so
all speak Celestial. Even the Paladin and
Here you go.
the
Yeah.
half
So
elf actually speak
yeah.
it.
So Wynn's gonna speak in Celestial. He's gonna say, "It is such an honor to meet all of you." Like it is honestly.
Big
an
boys
honor.
like. Here you go. Big boys like. Well, at least one of them has manners.
Here you go. So Flair, do you speak Celestial?
No, I speak.
No.
I speak dragon, but I don't
Here you go.
understand why I speak
Knight,
dragon
do you
anymore in
speak-
this.
Knight, do you speak Celestial?
No, I feel like I should
Oh.
actually change it so I don't speak
Okay,
dragon anymore in
so
this
for
because it
every-
might not be useful.
Here you go. Well, I speak Draconic too, so it doesn't matter. So for all of those who don't speak Celestial, you just hear like the like voice of angels, like a choir, just come out of Wynn's mouth. That's what
Jordan,
Celestial
I feel like
sounds
I'm
like.
Jordan. Guys, I'm thinking about changing my thing from draconic to celestial.
I would
we don't
change
need
it to
another person
something.
who speaks Celestial, though.
We have
Yeah, we
two-
really only
we
need
have-
like one or two. We don't really need you.
Yeah,
You should
I
speak
just
something more like Elvish, something more common, like maybe Elvish or Dwarvish, that
Yeah.
you'd be able to help out with interpreting.
Yeah, because I have Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Premortal. I have Common and
Yeah.
Common and Premortal.
I don't want to do
as
elvish.
not- I have Common
and
and
Dwarvish is,
Premortal.
no. Dwarvish isn't out.
I have Common.
There it is, no Celestial.
I have Common.
Yeah, we got
Celestial,
we have
and-
three people that speak Celestial now, so we don't.
Yeah,
Uh,
I speak
okay.
Common,
I guess I'll
Infernal.
keep. I guess I'll keep
Premortal,
draconic. I'm
Celestial.
not going to change it then.
No, I'd change it to Elvish
I'm
or Dwarvish.
I'm actually
I'm not
saying
speaking
though.
Dwarvish. Never.
I'm actually saying though, Draconic is actually really useful for like wizards and stuff because there are some wizards that actually write their stuff in Draconic.
Then I'll
Sure.
keep it draconic. When
So
might we get to
if
the next
that's-
saving
so
point?
if that's
Just
the-
wondering.
So if that's the case, that only me and you will be able to speak it, because as far as I know, we're the only two that speak Draconic.
Not to.
As just
How
as-
far are we from a saving point?
as he just
Why are you starting to fall asleep again?
No, I'm just wondering.
I mean,
I thought you guys wanted to get into an encounter today.
I do. We've only
What?
been
Continue?
we've only been doing this for an hour
I
and
want
a
to
half.
continue. Let's continue.
Yeah, we've only
Continue,
been doing this for almost an
Yeah.
hour and a half now.
as he just said.
Because
Wait,
Knight
wait.
disappeared, then Flair's cousins came over, then a bunch of other shit happened.
Yeah, I'm down to continue.
My question is,
Continue.
after the encounter, would be fine if we get to the same point after that.
Okay, but the encounter's still a good, maybe half an hour away.
Oh.
We're a good ways from the encounter because we've been doing all this
Might not
random
hit
shit instead of just getting through the story.
All right. Well, as he's just gonna be like, it in Celestial, she's just gonna be like, it is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Zelda.
I think I'm gonna dislike you again because you speak Infernal. Now you're speaking Celestial.
Yeah,
right,
I'm
Brian, as well.
imagining.
Oh, the Paladin definitely is even more pissed now.
Here you go. Yeah, I'm imagining
The
everyone
Paladin's
else.
even angrier.
I'm imagining everyone else. Oh, now you speak Celestial.
Hold on, I'm looking at Impa's flaw real quick. You know, she actually has a tolerant or intolerant thing, but I'm gonna say she's more tolerant.
Yeah, kind of like me, a bit more.
Because we already have the very intolerant one here, so I don't
Yeah.
feel like we need two of them. But,
So speak
Yeah.
away, Impa. Speak away.
so, I hope you know. So, a lot of the heat gets off you from almost every direction. A lot of the anger gets off you from almost every direction. Except one.
Is it the Paladin?
It's Big Boy. Big Boy's even more angry. He's saying to himself, how dare this fucker who speaks Infernal dare ruin the sacred language now.
Hey, I also know Primordial.
So very that would piss him off even more if he kept using that shit after you spoke Infernal. The Infernal thing's not going away with him for a long time, babe.
Oh, I doubt it would. It's still settled.
Yeah.
Like Wynn's put it in the back of his mind for later, but he's putting up a facade right now, but that's bothering him.
Good thing Fleur hasn't done anything like that yet.
That has turned to a bad or
Yeah,
anything.
but Michael, I don't think anyone really knows specifically that you're a vampire.
And then everyone does. They're gonna hate my character.
Not necessarily.
Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it rolling.
So, Zelda looks at you. She speaks in Celestial. Let's just talk normally. Let's speak common.
Very well.
As he's just like, okay.
Now you act like an adorable little kid.
My character knows what you are, by the way. So
Me?
does the Paladin.
Wait,
What, a
but
blood
I
one?
am?
About Peyton.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know. She's open to tell anyone what she is.
Here we go. I know too because I
I think we all
rolled
know
it
because she said it
earlier.
out loud, though.
Yeah.
She also said it out loud, so
But
I
it's
think
more
we
the
pretty much
fact,
know.
do we actually know exactly? It's more the fact, do you actually know what a Bloodborne is? Wynn
I
knows
think my
it.
character
Wynn-
would.
Wynn knows it.
Eurydice
Yeah,
because
Wynn
of
definitely
previous-
does.
Eurydice does.
Eurydice
and
really
Paladin
does.
I think my character would know. Just because of what my character is.
See, with her bonus to history, she rolled a modified 20 on knowing what you were. Yeah, she knows what you fucking are. And what that fucking means.
My character would know because he's a vampire and they're very closely related, almost.
So,
What do you think she spoke Infernal to you, Michael?
Well, she wouldn't know that I
So,
can understand it, so that's why Fleur didn't react.
I would just say be very, very careful. Anyway, continue.
according to, she points at, she waves her hand over towards Eurydice, not knowing her name. Eurydice Ole. Points to Miss Ole. You two were not in there on purpose, and you do not, and you were not intending to be in the location you were when that happened, when the fourth incursion of the Thieves Guild occurred.
When points at Azzy, she fell into the hole. I jumped in after her to try and help her.
Sure adds up with what she said. Still though, breaking out of jail. This is Impa, by the way. Speaking now. God damn it! I'm on a fucking paperwork. I'm gonna have to do it later.
Yeah, in hindsight, probably not the best idea that we had.
I just followed that lady.
Annoyingly enough, this is the Paladin now. Apparently, she's exempt from all punishments regarding jail time. Due to special reasons. I want you two to roll me history.
Alright.
Just regularly. Claire and Knight, if you want to hear all this, I want you to roll me a good perception check. And if you
Alright.
do here, I want your own history.
What's my?
I got a 20, and you
Is
have
that
no
good, Natsu?
You have no modifier,
All right, so I rolled a 16.
and I rolled a 20.
So
I rolled a
Blair
17.
hears.
Modified 20.
Montiel doesn't hear shit.
So, should I roll
Wynn
history now?
knows of the name Ole. You know, Payne doesn't know this. He's definitely heard of the name Ole. He just doesn't recall from where.
Oh yeah,
Wynn
and
knows.
history,
Wynn
I don't.
recall. You don't know shit.
Natsu. I'm gonna tell you right now. Technically, by some standards, Callum would also be some type of known name. By some standards, even though they are, in seclusion, because they would be the only Bloodborns alive.
Okay.
Would be my family. Just tell you.
Can I finish?
I know you can. Sure. Just tell me.
So Wind recalls that there are multiple kingdoms in this world, and they're all ruled by a household of elves. High elves, or the Herulians, are Zelda's kind. They're the Borfradamus family. The leader of the Wood Elves is the Ole family.
You know, as I've read in my books.
You're not saying this out loud, I'm just telling you what you remember.
Yeah.
Peyton knows that he's definitely heard of Ole before, and there's like some Alice knows this, and there's like this some weird like beating in the back of my mind saying like this is important, this is important, this is important, but she can't quite recall. Flair hasn't even heard of Ole or doesn't even know what the fuck a god or a
Wait, should I
freaking
get?
queen is. No, you don't get advantage.
No, I said should I get disadvantage? Because before I didn't even know what an elf was.
That's true, he didn't.
It's kind of true. Go ahead, roll it again.
Alright.
Let's see.
Just wanted to make this
Yeah.
fair and all.
I don't think you needed it, but okay.
Yeah, that's not doing anything worse. I got a nat 20.
Alright, so yeah, just repeated what basically you just know that they're instead of being elves, it's like some humanoid. Basically, there are multiple kingdoms ruled by some weird humanoid race. You don't know quite what it is, but it's like some weird humanoid race, and Hyrule is one of them.
With pointy ears.
Pointy ears. They have pointy ears.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, she also does have pointy ears. Not like elves, like sort of like bats.
I'm talking elf pointy ears.
Yeah, I know.
We talking
But-
elvish.
Talking elvish over here, boys.
Elfish boy.
And there are 4 total. There are 4 of these countries total, each ruled by elves. There's the Wood Elves, Dark Elves, the High Elves, and what's another type of elves?
Normal elf, blood elf, Avriel.
And let's just say Elberel, because why the hell not?
Because
The Wood Elves, the queen and the princesses born of in the Wood Elf family are the reincarnations of Din. The ones born of the Hyrule family are the reincarnations of, Hylia.
Oh, then I would definitely be on this.
The ones of the Abriels are the reincarnations of Feore.
Ooh.
And the Dark Elves are the reincarnations of, what was the last one again?
Den.
I already said Din.
Oh, Nairu.
Nairu.
Al-
Dark Elves are the
Although
Reincarnations of Nairu.
typically Zelda relates more than Nairu, but she's the. It's weird. It's weird. Zelda Pantheon is weird.
The hell up!
Continue.
This isn't normal canon. This is
I
my
know.
fucking canon. Deal
I'm
with it.
just saying. I'm just saying. Zelda Pantheon is weird. Period.
This is a Zelda Pantheon. It's not the Zelda world.
I know. I'm just saying. Zelda Pantheon. Period is weird. Continue.
Anyways. So, how are y'all gonna react to that information?
Here you go. When,
Oh, and guess what? Do you guys remember what happened at the pyre at the religious place earlier that day? Remember how she got that out 20 religion with Din?
Yeah.
There might be a reason for that.
She's
It
a
was
wood elf.
completely circumstantial, but it works.
Here you go. When looks over at her, that makes sense now. That makes perfect sense now. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Just straight up. I am so sorry for causing all of you trouble.
What's happening?
Here we go.
As
Here
it's
you go.
just like,
Yeah, no, here we go. Here it is. Water under the bridge. Honestly, like, I don't care anymore. Me and Din have never been on first-person terms anyways. We've never been great friends. She doesn't really help me out that often. Today was probably the only exception, the first exception.
I am so
Oh, by the way, just saying, Din's the one who gave her that stuff. Din helped her get out of there.
Here we go. Wind is still like, I am still very sorry.
for what?
She's just fucking...
If there's any way I can repay this debt, I will.
Seriously, water under the bridge, just leave it. Don't like the topic. So, for those of you who have seen or played Breath of the Wild, Zelda does not have a good connection to Hylia at all.
No.
And this, it's basically the same thing. So, Eurydice has essentially no connection with the goddess she's the reincarnation of. She has a connection, it's just very, very dormant, and she cannot call upon it at the current moment. So, as far as things are concerned, she's just a regular wood elf that just happens to be royalty. At least in terms of, like, stat rolling and all that.
Mm-hmm. So what's the plan from here on out?
Still have to figure out what to do with those two, since Miss Ole here didn't know anything about those two and how they were sent to jail. So we still need to figure out their backstory and all that. But as for you two, you're free to go, considering your story checks out.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Here the Paladin speaks up now. Big Boy speaks up. Better not fucking speak that damn Infernal in my presence ever again.
As he just turns to him. I am sorry.
Roll me an insight just to see how sorry you are.
Alright. Wouldn't it be
What's that
persuasion?
insight? That's intimidation.
Oh, insight. Okay.
Roll me a
What's my Okay.
Yeah, you have a +5 to insight.
25. For some reason.
Alright, you're still really sorry, but you're not as terrified as you were earlier. You've kind of gotten it over it now that you know you're free to go.
Look, all I gotta say is I love how I've been rolling the nat ones and Peyton's been rolling the
Why
nat
am I
20s.
rolling that 20s? Nice. I want to give it to Jordan.
I'm just saying.
To be fair, Win still rolled better in all the histories we've had.
Yeah.
That's because if I'm remembering correctly, let me double check. Yeah, I have a +5.
Peyton still doesn't know what an elf is. That's all I'm gonna say.
What's an elf?
Seriously, I need to know.
What's this? What is this?
What was 20 years?
Like I don't have a negative stat. Like I have pretty.
Oh, I don't have a
pretty good
negative
stats all
stat
around.
either. I have 2, 6, 3, 1, 3, 1.
If I remember correctly, we're not allowed to have negative stats.
I mean, that's right, because it kept letting you reroll until you got like 10.
Yeah,
But,
like I'm pretty good.
I have 2 10s. Exactly.
I still want them all getting fucked over. That's why I kept letting them reroll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just better that way. Anyway, let's continue. Now the question is, what should we do with this newfound freedom? Because I still have no idea what I was doing. This was just the closest place I could come to.
As he's gonna turn it over to the guard. Sir, now that I'm free, can I apply to be part of your guard?
You see a sly grin tweak over his face. Sure, let's start with getting rid of that heresy of yours.
Alright.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Of course, out of character. Uh-oh, Spadoodios.
What does that mean?
I said out of character.
I know, I was talking to the guard.
Oh, you'll find out, alright. He rolled a 25 on his athletics. He walks over, grabs you by the back of your neck, and picks you up.
Can I roll?
He grabs you and just lifts you up and
I mean,
brings you with him.
I mean, you could, but Peyton, even if you roll a nat 20, it meets his.
I did roll
a nat 20. Okay,
he's
then.
the attacker, so
Yep.
he still picks you up.
Alright.
He still picks you up and brings you with him. It doesn't matter.
Alright.
So,
Getting all the bad rolls out of the way now. I'll think of it that way. Getting all the bad rolls out of the way now. Peyton's just wasting all his nat 20s.
He drags you off, essentially.
Jordan, the only people that could really be going with that is me and Montiel. So we've been having low rolls almost the whole time.
No, don't even talk to me until you've rolled nat
No,
ones.
not nat ones, but we have that. We've been.
We're gonna nat 2 history.
Not nat 1. Oh yeah, I got nat 2 history.
Montiel got a nat 1 on that freaking count save, I'm pretty sure.
Or
something very low.
I've rolled a total of 1, 2, I believe 3 nat 1s.
3.
I've rolled like 4 or 5 nat 20s.
3.
You've been rolling like nat 20s all night, man. Like,
Yeah, I've rolled a total of 3 nat 1s. Knight has as well. So Knight knows my pain.
Mm.
And it's like, if y'all don't believe me, my thing literally keeps track of what I roll.
Oh, they're good shit.
What are you using?
The dice don't lie.
I'm using dice. I'm using wizards dice.
Yeah. He's using what I used to use when I was DMing.
Okay.
Yeah, he still drags it off though.
Yeah, it does.
It
does keep track of what you roll too. Now the question. Here you go. Now, Wynn's gonna ask. So if it's not too much to ask, is there any way that I can go out and like adventure and like experience the world for what it is? Because that's something that my mother really wanted me to do.
You know, Uranus under her breath. I'm gonna roll stealth roll perception.
Stealth against my perception.
Because she's mumbling under her breath.
Okay.
That's not one, so we
Yeah,
fucking hear it.
and I rolled a 10.
You hear her say, "Well, sir, how much of a fucking shut-in you are." That kind of makes sense.
No, you're not wrong.
But you're not right.
She wasn't really trying to hide it. She was kind of just mumbling under her breath.
No, yeah, and he's fully accepting. Yeah, you're not wrong. I have lived in a monastery 25 years of my life. I am 25. So yeah, you're not wrong.
Alright. So, Zelda's thinking to herself now. She's pondering something. You can tell she's not making a secret. You don't even need your real perception. She has like her hands up like in like a knuckle thing. Like she's just putting it in her face, just making that little thinking face. Trying to figure out some way to give you guys something to do that's worth it to the point where those two will get out of jail too, but so far I'm having a hard time thinking about it.
I mean, well, is there anything that you need, like quests,
Real
anything
perception.
like that?
Roll me another perception real quick.
Alright.
And plus whispering something.
22. That's a
She rolled a really fucking bad roll.
finally a pretty good, decent roll.
She rolled like a nat. She literally rolled a nat 3 on that too.
Here you go. Well, if
You hear her just whispering to your ear. Could send him out on that, but yeah, but if we do that, then we're not come back alive.
If you don't mind me asking, what is that exactly?
We lost a certain artifact.
Okay.
And we need to get it back.
And I'm certain this is a very important artifact.
However, it's guarded by someone capable of controlling one of, if not the most dangerous creature, with the exception of Demise.
Ganon?
No, I think Ganon is
Demise
demising this.
Ganon is the Demise.
Demise is defeated, gets reincarnated as Ganon, who takes the human form, and his human form is called Ganondorf.
This is a creature. Second to that. So it's not Ganon.
Well, I mean, it might be easier if you send us, like.
If we send you, you have to absolutely promise you do not engage under any circumstance. If you engage,
still hearing
you will
this?
die. Oh yeah, you're all hearing this at this point.
Flair's like, engage in what? Combat?
Bring those two over here. They put motions to the guards and they bring you and Sky over, still in your cuffs. We're thinking of sending you on a mission that might get you out of your prison sentence. It will if you complete this mission, especially, and might even become national heroes. But this mission requires absolute stealth and secrecy. You absolutely cannot fight the people you're up against. At least not the main ones. And especially not the leader of this and his pet.
May I ask full details on this quest?
So the leader is an extremely powerful sorcerer, powerful enough to contest both Imbahir as well as guard leader Ander Marth, at once.
That seems like a problem.
And
Because they
the same
both are
sorcerer has a pet Tarask.
Oh.
Are you starting to understand why this requires stealth?
Yes.
My lowest stat.
It's your dex.
No.
It's your dex, Flare.
My deck sucks.
What's your dex?
I don't know. I
My
think it's
dex
bad.
is an 18.
Mine's a 17.
That's
Wait,
not
hang
bad.
on.
That's not
8?
bad. 18. She said 18.
18.
I was about
Yeah,
to 8.
me-
I was like, what?
Yeah, me and Knight both have the same dex.
I'm one off from the same decks.
I believe Azzy is the one with the lowest dex at 13.
Here we go. You heard this. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that seems terrifying.
I have no idea what that is.
You must,
Oh,
like I
Michael, have you
said,
not heard of the Tarask?
you must absolutely not engage in a fight with either them or their pet. They have 5 executives, all of which are roughly as strong as me, Impa says. And it would take quite a few people to take them down. I'd recommend you do not fight them. So basically, stay away from the executives. Definitely stay away from the leader. Definitely stay away from the leader's pet.
What about the minions?
They should all be about as powerful as the common foot soldier, unless they're of a higher rank.
Alright, so capable of battling those, I feel like.
And all of these people are worshippers of demise.
Oh.
Here you
And
go.
on top of that, from what I've heard, and this is when, this on top of that bit, here it is speaking, and on top of that, from what I've heard, they've already captured 2 of the other reincarnations that are not myself or Zelda here.
So
Just-
the Abrielle and
You're not there, so
The-
you
yeah, no. But so I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Abrielle and the
So it's
Dark Elf.
Dark
yeah.
Elf.
So pretty much
They've captured
simply,
their princesses.
Yeah, so simply put, if they look important, avoid them.
At all costs.
Yes.
And if we have to sacrifice Flare if he gets an at 1 dex, we sacrifice Flare because he got an at 1 dex.
But it's Jordan that would get in that one, possibly.
Yeah, as the rolls are going so far, probably.
Actually, rolls are going so far. It's probably gonna be me.
Oh no, Jordan had 4 nat 1s already, though.
I've had 3.
Michael, but my luck has been too well for me not to have bad luck.
Yeah, me and Peyton have been having the opposite problems. My luck has been terrible, which by probability standards means that later my luck is going to get better. His luck has been really good, which means later his luck will probably get worse.
Okay.
There we go. So Zelda so now the king's actually talking. He hasn't talked this entire time. Look. The artifact we're talking about shouldn't be guarded by any of the executives. If it is, with all 5 of you combined, you might be able to take on a single executive at once. However, you will definitely need to gain strength before that.
Alright.
So I recommend you don't take them on right now. However, the artifact we're speaking of wouldn't be of any importance to them, as it seems their role is to capture the 4 princesses currently reincarnated as the goddesses. So if you manage to sneak in and grab the artifact and bring it back, Not only would you be free from your jail time, you'd be national heroes, and you wouldn't have to deal with the higher, more important people.
Now, this is just hypothetically speaking, because I do not plan to do this. At least
So,
not without...
Like heroes, I'm in.
Not without full preparation, of course. But, you did... Here we go, an out of character. You did say that they had the other princesses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we...
No, that was in character.
I know.
You just said that.
I know. I was talking about me. I was talking me saying out of character. You did say that they had the princesses.
In character, I said they have the princesses. Out of character, I said you know that what the princesses are.
Yeah,
And what they
I was
signify.
yeah, I know. I was talking about specifically that they had the princesses. I was being clear.
You did
Because
not
he
know
didn't
that out of
remember.
character.
No, he didn't remember that.
No, me as a person didn't remember that. I was making sure.
You didn't. None of you even know that. That's top secret information.
You just said it.
I thought you just said you said it.
Eurydice said it. Remember?
To us.
Reincarnation of Din.
Right.
She would know it. She said it in character.
Right.
But that's not what he's saying. What's what Jordan's saying? Jordan's saying he didn't actually. He couldn't remember.
Yeah, I was double.
you said
Me
it.
as a person was double checking to say that's what you said. My character.
Okay, in character, you were saying that.
No, I was saying that out of character. I was making sure. I was double checking before my character said anything
Yes,
further.
I said that in character.
Okay, see, I was trying to make sure of that before my character said anything further. So, and again, this is hypothetically speaking. If we manage to rescue the princesses, what happens? Again, hypothetically speaking, because from what you've been telling us so far, they will most likely be guarded by those that are higher up. And of course, I'm sure, and he looks at everyone like everyone else, I'm sure none of us wants to lose our lives.
Input's talking now. I wouldn't worry about that for the moment. That might come up again, but for the moment, I wouldn't try to worry about that. You're not capable of dealing with them. They're most definitely guarded, they're most definitely guarded in a similar fashion to how the hero's sister was guarded by a certain giant bird.
Oh. Here we go. I know for a fact I should be able to roll the history with advantage with this.
Roll that.
17.
Yeah, you would know what that is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Different timeline, but very similar events, by the way.
Jordan, just wondering, how long recording has been going?
Almost 2 hours now.
Okay. How far are we from the encounter?
Michael, D&D sessions are normally about 3 hours long.
I know, but how far are we from the encounter? Because I'm getting iffy.
Alright, so, she tells you that. What are you guys going to say?
I mean, if everyone else is fine with it, I will certainly take the class, regardless.
I'll take the class.
So he's like, I'll take it. I don't need anything bad against me.
I'm not there right now.
Yeah.
They're like, it feels like, I feel like our little buddy would as well.
You guys just ran. I want you all to roll your perception real quick.
I notice.
Flair and me with a 22 and a 23.
So, Montiel hears, muffled, noises. Wind and Flair hear painful screaming coming from the direction where Az was taken.
Ooh.
Oh no, he did something to the kid.
No heresy! No heresy!
Oh my.
Well,
He's beating the heresy out of her.
I will beat the heresy out of you! Beat the devil out of you!
Pretty much. Be glad you're in the room with the tolerant one.
Oh, yeah, of course. Natural. I mean, I have look. I have no problem. I specifically hate people who follow demise, so I have no problem with either of them.
I don't follow anyone.
Yeah,
I just speak it.
Yeah, just don't speak in front of me.
Pretty much.
Wait, I don't understand why Payne thought Payne did Infernal to me.
I would have saw your eyes, Michael.
What are my eyes?
You have red eyes.
I do.
That's true. Vampires do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, red eyes could somehow be normal eye color.
Mhm.
No, they're not. That's a specific thing that.
It's like Jordan's eyes are like shocking blue.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
eyes are electric blue. While that can happen normally in nature, typically they're more like just a normal blue.
Yeah.
Mine look like if you touch them, they will zap you.
And my eyes look like just pure flames. Your eyes are more like blood red, like blood.
But then
Yeah,
wouldn't
yours
it
are
make
like
it easier
bloodshot.
for people to know who vampires are, so they would easily kill them? So then
Yeah,
vampires would die
they-
easier. Because it would be easier to notice what who a vampire is.
Yeah, but no, they wouldn't specifically unless they got close to you, which you know we were.
Yeah,
saw.
we were fairly close to you. They would have to get up really close to you to be able to see your eyes like that.
By fairly close, you mean we were always running. I don't think that was much close.
While we were in the
Yeah, and I was like almost the farthest one in the cage.
but I could see.
Yeah, they were on opposite sides of the room. That's true.
Like
But
you guys
still.
weren't as close as me, so it
Yeah,
was
that's-
pretty difficult.
I probably could have seen it if I actually decided to pay attention to it. I think that's probably the answer for that question, Flair.
Yeah.
They would probably see it if they actually paid attention to it.
Yeah, which I feel like that no one really would.
Yeah, because my character certainly didn't.
I guess.
Anyway,
We still spoke Infernal, so what's over is over. So you're all taking it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hazel doesn't have a choice.
Impa? Yes. Go call him back and tell him to bring the heretic. Yes, ma'am. Imp walks off to go get as in big boy. Iridis here wishes to join you on your quest.
Sure, welcome.
Obviously,
The
that's
more the merrier.
I was hoping Win would react differently, considering he knows what Iridis is now and what the goal of these people is.
Yeah,
Look-
what is that? It's sort of like just handing Iridis over to him.
No, look, Wynn's statement on this, and I was getting ready to say this. She certainly looks capable enough to take care of herself.
First, like royalty, loyalty. Don't care.
Us just being here is probably just backup. I would much rather have more people back up.
Claire, you don't know she's royalty.
And
You
she,
didn't
Yeah.
roll that high in history, remember?
and she certainly seems like someone I would definitely want watching my back, especially considering the fact that I absolutely know nothing about this world.
Alright, so Impa walks back and stands up over here again. Big boy drops and unhurt, by the way, unhurt as right there.
Hey, welcome back!
And
How was
stands
the
over there.
pain?
She's unhurt, but she was lashed.
She
had the heresy lashed out of her.
normally she just has this, bright, bubbly, smiley face. Right now, she just has a cold, stone dead face.
There is no Infernal. There is no demise. There is only the three goddesses.
There is only Helia.
There is only Helia, Din, Feore, and Nairu.
There are only
What
the
did you
four
do to her?
goddesses.
There are only those goddesses.
Or does
They
the
are
four-
the only good
Hey, you
goddesses.
giant night
Do
guard.
not speak Infernal.
What did you do
Infernal
to
is
her?
bad. I lashed the heresy out of her. You see a smirk on his face, the same smirk from earlier. I'm just relieving.
Would she be
A
fine?
lot of stress out there. Oh no, like I said, she's completely unhurt. He healed her immediately after each lash. Yeah, he's a paladin. He can do that. He literally lashed her and then healed the exact amount of damage back. He's like, lash.
Stop dying.
heal,
I
lash,
want to hurt
heal,
you
lash.
more.
It's like infinite pain right there.
Here we go. Here we go. So, Wynn's gonna turn to Azzy. It's like, so we're planning to go on a quest. Do you wish to join?
I don't
Oh no,
know.
you're just not speaking Infernal anymore. You're completely fine other than that.
Well, she's a little scared straight.
Oh no, she's still terrified of him.
Oh, scared straight. Yeah, of course.
She's scared of this guy specific, a big boy specifically. But everyone else is fine with her. She even notices that the anger from him is gone now that she stopped just talking about that shit.
She's just like, then she's just like, okay, I guess. Sure.
And here we go, Zelda speaks up. If you do, then you'll be promoted to Chief Petty Officer of the Royal Guard.
I will.
Yes.
I'll accept.
See, out of character, I was waiting for Peyton to say, as he's like, "Do I get that cool armor?" That's what I was waiting for.
That's what I was waiting as well.
Also, do I get the cool shiny lighty armor?
So, Peyton, real quick, you know how the Navy works with their rankings, right?
Yes. Well, not Navy, but
So, Chief Petty Officers is the seventh to lowest.
second to last.
Seventh
So
to lowest.
seventh or second?
Seventh.
Seven.
Oh,
Seven.
SEVEN.
You're basing this off of Navy standards.
Yeah, Chief Petty Officers rank E7. The lowest one is E1. That's Seaman Recruit. Go Seaman Recruit, then Seaman Apprentice, then Seaman Petty Officer 3rd class, Petty Officer 2nd class, Petty Officer 1st class, and then Chief Petty Officer.
Said seaman.
Seaman.
So you get a nice boost. You get a nice automatic boost in the rankings.
You get a good 7 ranks up from the very beginning.
All right.
Yep.
No, you don't until you reach the ranking of Chief Warrant Officer.
Yeah, no.
No, she's saying like you don't get the armor until you reach
Oh.
that,
Aww.
which is another. It's another 5 away.
Dang it.
So
But still a pretty nice boost considering you weren't even part of the guard before.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Wynn's gonna look at, I guess, now all of his companions. So ready when y'all are. Oh, first, quick question. He looks towards the head guard.
He looks toward Big Boy.
Yeah, he looks towards the big boy. First, quick
So I'm
question.
referring to from now on.
Can we have our weapons back?
And here we go. This is in character for the big boy. Of course you can. How the hell would you be able to fight if you didn't have anything to fight with?
Magic.
Magic.
I know.
How many of you can use magic?
I can't.
You.
I believe those two. I believe those two can. All I have is lightning. His hands spark a little bit. I'm just stating.
Yes, I know what you are.
Yeah, I'm just
Tell
stating.
from your eyes.
Of course, I'm just stating. I was just asking, can we have our weapons back, please?
Yes, you can have your shit back. You were already granted freedom, remember?
I know.
Or at least you three were.
Check it.
Those two in the back weren't. They still have to work their asses off to get freedom.
Here we go. I know. I'm just double checking.
I'll have someone send up your weapons.
Thank you.
All right.
Zelda speaks to you. You may all stay in the castle tonight, with rooms provided for you.
I might have to go soon.
Alright, we'll set this up before the encounter then.
Honestly, I think this might, like, us getting rooms in the
As
castle
well
is
as-
probably a good place to stop. That, and we've been recording for almost 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
I believe this is about an hour long than our previous episode.
Oh, the first one was an hour and a half.
Yeah, the first one was an hour and a half, but this is also getting very late since we were caught a bit because of
You're caught up a bit because of random things happening in real life.
Yeah.
that we didn't know would happen. I didn't know mine would happen at all.
Yeah, and we didn't know Mateo would disappear randomly.
I'm
I-
sorry that my mother kept asking me
It's a
crap.
joke.
Damn.
Anyways,
I knew she
So,
went. Her mother did.
yes, you may all have rooms.
Yeah, so hopefully
You
next
four,
time we
points
do
at
this-
everyone but Eurydice. You four will be staying in the regular suite. However, Eurydice obviously will be part of the royals. Will be in the royal guest suite for the night.
What's a suite?
It's like a room.
Oh.
It's a group of rooms.
It's yeah.
Oh. So
You
it's
will all
like a
have your own
house.
It's a room for rich people.
It's like a hallway with a bunch of rooms in it.
Right.
So it's like a house.
Each of you will get your own room.
Kinda.
Each
Yes.
get one room.
Rich people house. Lots
This is
of
a
money.
castle.
That would be really good. That would be a really enhancement to where I was sleeping.
Garbage can.
Anyway,
No.
you'll all
Trees.
each be getting your own room,
Okay, that is an investment.
your own bed, your own bath, and be staying the night. Leave as soon as possible in order to retrieve the artifact, and we'll see what happens after that, depending on if you guys make it back or not.
Sounds fair.
Good night to you all.
Good night to you as well.
As well.
Good night.
Good night.
And with that,
Eurydice stays there while you all go, by the way.
yeah, and I believe with that, that is the end.
That's the session.
We really need to like stop like it's fair to ask questions out of character. We really need to stop getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
And
We could have cut down. We could have cut that down like maybe half an hour.
Yeah. But it was a lot of, it was a lot of stupid escapades and
Stupid
such.
Jarvis.
Stupid John. You don't have to mention a cousin named John that got into jail.
Yeah. A lot of the extending of this was just us doing really stupid escapades.
Uncle Alan.
I'm still going to state. Still going to change. This is already a huge change from the previous D&D.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
we are actually getting stuff done, and I'm honestly having a lot of fun with this.
Not to mention,
I would.
Not to
Here we go.
mention,
I wish Flair.
at the beginning of this D&D, you guys were like, "Oh, so this is going to be the same one as the other D&D," but
Oh no,
without
no!
Stevie.
I already knew this was going to be different. I'm just more of the.
I
Fact,
always do
wish.
different.
I wish Flair and Knight would say more stuff.
I'm sorry.
I wish Peyton hadn't spoken Infernal in front of the Paladin.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, Payne has done worse than us.
also, by the way, I'm still recording.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
You didn't say goodbye, so.
I didn't. I want everyone to say goodbye first.
Well, see you
I
all
can't
next
say
time.
it because Jarvis will kick me off.
Well, see you all next time. By the way, Jarvis's
Hey,
name
say
is basically Cortana.
Yeah, and I hope.
See y'all
Like,
next
Hey,
time.
yeah,
we're gonna go anyways.
we'll
It's
see.
about midnight for me, Peyton Jordan night,
Yeah,
and it's about 11
Woo! It's
PM
5
for,
minutes before midnight.
and I have class in the
for
morning.
Flair. Yeah, I don't have anything tomorrow, thankfully, so I can just
And
go to
Jordan,
sleep
we're gonna be
and
doing
sleep
that
in. But
plan.
Yeah, hopefully. Also, yeah. So, everyone have a wonderful night. Everyone have wonderful days. Have a wonderful life. And we'll see
And
you in
don't
the
be
next.
a Payton.
And we'll see you in the next
don't
campaign.
speak Infernal in
Yeah.
front of a bloody Paladin.
Yes, and always remember, never speak Infernal in front of a Paladin. Also,
I'm sorry. She didn't know.
here you go. Also, I hope
If you wanna-
Peyton's having fun being held hostage by Jarvis. Bye!